Namaskar students. We are going to discuss our next topic of chapter 3 factors and multiples. So far we have discussed about factors and multiples, divisibility rules and prime factorization. Now we are going to discuss about highest common factor, that is HCF. Okay. The highest common factor of two or more given number is the greatest number. Remember, greatest number which divides all the given number exactly, leaving no remainder. And remember this term also, leaving no remainder. So highest common factor of two or more number is the greatest number which divide all the numbers exactly without any remainder. Now suppose we have to find the HCF of 8 and 12. Now as name suggests, name is highest common factor, and we know everything about this thing. Highest means greatest value, common means similar in both values, both numbers, and factor we have already discussed. So according to name, if we have to find the HCF of number, how will we find? Okay, first we will find the factor of 8, that is 1, 2, 4 and 8. These four are the factors of 8 because these four divide 8 exactly without remaining any remainder. Now factor of 12 is 1, 2, 3, 4, 6 and 12. Now so first part we have covered, that is factor. Second, if we have to find common factor of 8 and 12, see 1 is there in both 8 and 12, so first one. Second, 2 is in both, so that is common factor of 8 and 12, and 4 is common in both 8 and 12, so 4 is here. So these all are the common factor of 8 and 12. Third term is highest. Highest means greatest. Among these three, we know that 4 is the greatest factor of 8 and 12. So, highest common factor of 8 and 12 is 4. That's how you will find the HCF of a number by using its name. Remember, we are not going to use this method to find the HCF of given numbers. We are going to use uh, there are basically three methods to find HCF given numbers. First is prime factorization method, second is common division method, and third is long division method, that is also known as continued division method. We are going to use these three methods to find the HCF of given numbers. Okay, we can find the HCF of a number by using its highest common factor, but we are going to use these three methods mainly to find the HCF of a number. So let's discuss these methods one by one. First is prime factorization method. Okay, so we have to find the HCF of 72 and 48. So first what you have to do, you have to do prime factorization of 72 and 48. Now we know that prime factorization is done by two methods. One is factor tree method and one is division method. So we are going to use division method always in finding prime factorization. So if we find factor of 72, then prime factor of 72, then it is 2 into 2 into 2, 3 into 3. You can see refer this division to understand it better. I have explained this thing earlier in our earlier session, that is prime factorization. Now similarly you will find the prime factorization of 48. Okay, now 48 is written as 2 into 2 into 2 into 2 into 3. Now what you have to do, you have to circle the common factors among these prime factors. So we are going to circle, that is 2. 2 is common in both, again 2 is common in both, again 2 is common in both, and this 3 is common in both. Now this 3 is left alone in 72 and this 2 is left alone in 48. We are not going to circle this. Now whatever we have circled, we have to write these values in multiplication that we have written here. So after multiplication we got 24. 2 into 2 is 4, 4 into 2 is 8, 8 into 3 is 24. So HCF of 72 and 48 is 24. So that's how you will find HCF of a given number. Now we will discuss a prime factorization method to find HCF of three numbers. Earlier we have used HCF. Earlier we have used this method to find HCF two numbers, but we are going to use now three numbers. So first find the prime factorization of 20. That's what we have done in this. Now again find the prime factorization of 28. Again find the prime factorization of 36. Remember, these all prime factorization I have already explained in our previous video. Now 20 is written as 2 into 2 into 5. Again 28 is written as 2 into 2 into 7. Now 36 is written as 2 into 2 into 3 into 3. Now remember, in three number we have to choose one number that is common in both numbers, or we have to circle one number that is one factor that is common in both numbers. So again we can see 2 is common in three numbers. Again 2 is common in these three numbers. Now this 5 is left alone, this 7 is left alone, this 3 into 3 is left alone. So we will left them alone. Now we will multiply these two value, that is 2 into 2 is 4. Remember, you will not multiply 2 into 2 into 2 again 2 into 2 into 2. Whatever you have circled, you have to multiply only one value for them. Here we have circled 3 2's, but we are going to multiply only 1 2 with another 2. Next, next we are going to use common division method to find HCF. In common division method, we are going to divide the number by a common prime factor. Okay, so we have to find HCF of 45 and 60. Now we are going to divide this 45 and 60 by a common factor. Now we know that 45 and 60 is divisible by 3, so we are going to divide this number by 3. After division by 3, we write here 15 and here we write 20. Remember, you are going to divide by only that number that is divisible by these two numbers. Now these two numbers is divisible by 5, so we are going to divide these two numbers by 5. After division by 5 we get 3 and here 4. Now these two numbers do not come common in any number of table, so we are going to left it as alone. So we have only two factors that we got. Okay, so we are going to multiply these two factors. After multiplication we got 15. So 15 is the HCF of 45 and 60. Next we are going to find HCF of three number by common division method. So again divide these three number by a same number, means a number that divides these three numbers without leaving any remainder. Now by dividing by 2, 48 will be divided at 24 times, 72 is divided at 36 times, and 108 is divided at 54 times. Now again we can divide these three numbers by 2. So after division by 2 we got 12, 18 and 27. Now here 12, 18 can be divisible by 2, but 27 is not divisible by 3. So we cannot divide here by 2. We have to divide these three numbers by a number that divide these three numbers exactly without leaving any remainder. So 3 will divide these three numbers. So after division we got 4, 6, 9. Now these three numbers does not come in same number table, so we are going to left it as alone here only. Now we are going to multiply these three values. So after multiplication we got 2 into 2 into 3 is 12. So this is the HCF of 48, 72 and 108. Now we are going to use HCF by long division method. This is also known as continued division method. Okay, what you have to do, see, we have to find the HCF of 18 and 30. So first pick the smaller number between these two numbers and divide the a greater number by a smaller number. So that's what we are going doing here. We are dividing 30 by 18. Now at one time we got 18. We cannot divide it by two times because 2 times 18 is 36. So we cannot divide this number at two times. So we are going to divide this number by one time. Wait a second, I erase all these. Okay, now after division, after one time we got 18. After subtraction we got 12 as our remainder. Now we are not going to do as the same division we have done in chapter 2. Here we have to do some changes. What changes I am going to discuss? See, this 12 is our remainder and this 18 is our divisor. So divide the first divisor by the first remainder, and this is our first remainder. So we are going to divide this 18 by 12. Whatever remainder you got, that becomes divisor, and whatever divisor is, that becomes dividend. Okay, now at in table of 12, at one time we got 12. After subtraction we got 6. Now again this 6 cannot be divided by this 6 divide 12 by 2 times exactly. Whenever we got our remainder as 0, then the number that divide this number exactly becomes our highest common factor. So HCF of 18 and 30 is 6. Let me repeat one more time. I know this is slight confusing. Okay, what you have to do is first pick the smaller number between these two numbers. First step you have to do. Now divide this greater number by a smaller number. So we are dividing 30 by 18. Now one time in table of 18, one time we got 18. After subtraction we got 12 as our remainder. Remember, this is same, and we have at this step we have done same as we are doing in division of two numbers. Now from here we have to do some changes. What changes? This remainder become our divisor and this divisor become our dividend. Again repeat the same process. In table of 12, one time 12, after subtraction we got 6. Now again this remainder becomes divisor and this divisor becomes dividend. Now in table of 6 we divide this 12 by 2 times. After division we got 0. Whenever we divide a whenever we get the remainder as 0, then that number is known as HCF of 18 and 13. Okay, let me show you one more example for three numbers. Okay, here we can see we have to find HCF 150, 375 and 210. Now what you have to do, first you can choose any two number, means these 150 or 175, or you can choose 150 and 210, or you can choose 375 and 210. Whatever combination you are going to choose, our answer will remain same. So in this case I am going to use 150 and 375 first. So in table of 150, 2 times we got 300. After subtraction we got 75. Now this is our remainder. Now this remainder becomes divisor and this divisor becomes our dividend. Now in table of 75, at 2 times 150 means this divide exactly, means we got 0 hours remaining. So HCF of, okay, it's wait a second, HCF of 150 and 375 is 75. Okay, these two numbers, we find the HCF of these two numbers, that is 75. Now whatever we got HCF, we are going to divide by that HCF to our next number. So we are dividing this 210 by 75, that is the HCF of these two numbers. Now in table of 75 at 2 times we got 150, and this is our remainder. Okay, now this remainder becomes our divisor, and this divisor becomes our dividend. Now in table of 60, one time we got 60, after subtraction we got 15 as our remainder, so this remainder become our divisor, and this divisor become our dividend. In table of 15 at 5 times, sorry, not 5 times, 4 times, I wrote here wrong. At table of 15, 4 times we got 60, so that's how we got 0 as our remainder. Now this 15 divide this number exactly, so 15 is going to be HCF of these three numbers, that is 150, 375 and 210. I know this is slight confusing. Practice this question very well. You will understand it easily. I'm going to post exercise related to HCF. So first you have to watch this video very carefully. Okay, thank you.